There, everybody. This is David with David Streams. I wasn't expecting this, but we're going to go and start a playthrough of Tron Identity. I do not know how long this game is, but this is one of those games that's definitely up my alley. It's just I don't play it that often. Let's go. If it's one of those narrative text-based games, I'll go and read it off in different voices. A+ for the soundtrack already. Welcome to the grid program. To progress the story, press the next button. You can read at your own pace or progress automatically by pressing the autoplay button. If you miss something, there's a chat log on the pause menu. Text speed and scale can be adjusted for your comfort and settings. I love this. I'm always ready. It's a cold night in the city, nothing new there. You pull your coat tighter, feel the heat of its glow. A small comfort against the brittle rain. Across the park stands the repository, a grand building. It stands sentinel among all surrounding it. This architecture, hold on. Okay, it's also where you'll be working tonight. You step forward, taking in the data trees that flank your path. Suddenly, the screech of tires against the asphalt to your left. Okay, someone's being chased on light cycles. Hi. The rhythmic pulse of a light cycle at full speed. You turn, seeing blue cold light racing towards you. Hold your ground. You didn't dodge the light cycle. You step forward, taking in the data trees that flank your path. Suddenly, the screech of tires against the asphalt to your left, the rhythmic pulse of the light cycle at full speed. You turn, seeing the cold blue light racing towards you. You hold out your hand, stop. The cycle doesn't slow. In fact, you could swear it accelerates, defiant. Suddenly, the screech of tires against the asphalt to your left, the rhythmic pulse of a light cycle at full speed. You turn, seeing the cold blue light racing towards you. You hold out your hand, stop. Okay, doesn't slow. In fact, you can see it. I'm sorry, I got a little confused. You blast past on your left, two more cycles follow it. Yellow core. Whatever the racer did, it's bad enough to get two enforcers on their tail. Peacekeepers. That was the polite word. You operate in a less polite world. It blasts past on your left. Two more cycles follow it. Yellow core. Whatever the racer did, okay. Once again, this text is going to get me screwed up. You push forward, more gingerly now. The pot has fallen silent again. Good. At the entrance to the repository stamps a slab of a security program. His armor is scuffed and scratched, as is his face. A cruel smirk is attempting to break through his clenched jaw. Okay. Bit of trouble on the road there, Chief? I'll catch them later. He laughs. Next time look both ways. You're not gonna win a fair fight with a speeding life cycle. Laughing off, but is replaced by a stern frown. Can I help you? Greetings, program. Cute. Who are you? You flash your spreads, 4 squares arranged in a T. Designate you as a member of the Disciples of Tron, a detective. No boss, no assigned task, but I'm covering truce, a professional observer. My name's Query. Your boss called me in. Something happened here, something big enough to bring in the outside help. The program is taken aback. He steps away from the door and motions you in. You could have sworn you saw the light in his eyes pulse with frustration. This isn't going to be an easy night. Did I offend you? No answer. The program slams the door shut behind you, reactivating its glowing light. No escape. Definitely not going to be easy at night. No. The lobby of the repository is beautiful. It demonstrates the same power as the exterior. Grish presses you into the elevator space. You know that it is empty, quiet. Beautiful. It is. Are those energy falls? They are. Grish looks tired. It must have already been a long night, he growls. It wasn't my call to bring you in. I had this handled. I was about to begin my investigation. I can leave if you'd like. Nothing to please me more, but I'm just following orders like you. So I can stay? Until I'm told otherwise, you can't leave. You can tell Grish isn't used to dealing with inquiries like yourself. He ushers you past the lobby's vacated front desk towards an elevator. We moved all non-essential staff to a secure location. I've been ordered to send you up to Pritz. He runs this tower, and he's taken the events of the night very personally. You'd think they'd stolen from his personal collection. Maybe the way he sees it, that's exactly what happened. There's been a robbery? That's right. Someone picked tonight to steal something very precious from us. Chris will fill you in on the details. Turn down the music a little bit. I don't know them all yet either. I heard the explosion, activated the lockdown, and put things in order. Since then, I've been out here securing the perimeter and waiting for you to show up. Took you long enough. I guess you were busy holding up traffic. Not successfully. But I respect the effort. An explosion? Yeah, a long way up. I've not been up there yet, but it was loud. How tall is this building? Yeah, a long way up. I've not been up there yet, but it was loud. How tall is the building? 48 stories. Grish moves to the elevator, a keypad to its side awaits activation. He reaches out his hand to the panel. It hovers, a sharp intake of breath. What? Forgot your code? Rush stands in front of the panel looking at it, then back at you. He's confused. He catches himself, confusion turning into frustration. Since the explosion, I've been missing things. Memories? Yes. I don't know if that's got anything to do with the explosion, but my memory access is failing me. There are holes. Your DOT, you said? You can defragment identities, can't you? Recover memories? If I choose to. Do what needs to be done. Here, take it. He hands you his disc grudgingly. Defrag. Okay. All right. Hey, Yaya. Welcome. Okay. Interesting. The administrator prince smiled. I think that's everything. Do you have any questions? Grish shook his head silent. He needed the job. Seemed simple enough. No need to put the boss off with unguarded questions or comment. You're not the talkative type, I suppose. Good. Chris typed a number into the elevator and stopped himself. You'll need a code, I suppose. Are you a religious program, Grish? Grish grunted. I don't ask for utter devotion, but I do expect respect. For myself, for Core, and for the users. Let this be a daily reminder for you of their importance and seniority to us all. He gestured towards the pad and keyed a 1982, the year Finn first made contact with the programs, according to the user calendar. A sacred time. Burn it into your memory. Grish did so. He would use this code every centicycle. You hand the disc back. Grish takes it, replaces it on his back. A slight pulse in his eye signals the data refresh. Got it. Grish gives you the slightest of nods. It's the closest you'll be getting to it, thank you. He taps the code into the elevator, unlocking it. I've unlocked repeat access rights for you. You'll be able to travel to any location Prince allows. Any other gaps in your memory? Grish grunts. He's clearly frustrated to have shown this weakness to you. Grish grunts. Yep. You move towards the elevator, but Grish puts out a heavy hand blocking your path. I'm not going to let you do this without me. You could join me. Grish laughs. Your boss called me. He snorts. Not my choice. Let's work together. He reaches out a hand, takes it, and shakes it. All right. The most sincere smile of the night plays across Grish's face. Prince's office is upstairs. He'll be waiting for you, for us. What's he like? Fine. A little too fixated on the users, but fine. I think I scare him a little. The elevator door opens. Time to visit the man who called you here. Oh. Prince may consider this an office, but it's more of a shrine. User memorabilia lines the walls. Yeah, records, games, books. Prince stands by the window, looking over the city. He turns and smiles as you both enter. Chris snorts. You hired one for me, Prince? I did. And you seem exceptionally happy to have the company. Prince chuckles to himself. Very glad you could join us, Query. You've come very highly recommended. I do the work. So I've heard. Welcome. He registers your confusion at the bright lights on its surface. A little showy, perhaps, but I've been told it looks like a shrine. But much like the users, I enjoy a little theater. What happened here? That's a longer conversation, I fear. Prince smiles another smile. It is a smile calculated on its charm. The kind of self-consciousness allusion to kindness that you've ever seen in those with assured authority. Grish, still standing, tenses. He's seen that smile too many times. Tell me, Query, for whom do you fight? Ooh. He's a disciple of Tron, but he's an independent program. He even would fight for himself. Prince smirks, far less charming than before. Well, at least you're honest, I suppose, but be careful. A day may come when you're be measured against the ethics of those above us. Or below. Prince steps back to the window. Hold on a moment. Can I go back? No, I can't. Flynn built this world for us, Query. He built us an ark safe from Clue, but from his intolerance from our kind. We must never forget what we owe, whose grace we rely upon. He saw the potentials of the ISOs and our value. Your order was created with similar optimism. The disciples of Tron, independent seekers of truth in the face of tyranny. It's all very impressive, I'm sure. You too are part of Finn's design. Do not forget it. He will return. We owe him everything. We do. We surely do, program. We surely do. Grish tenses. The boss and I have different views on the subject. I fought for the programs of the repository in the war. They taught us to fight for the one next to us. Kept things simple. Prince frowns. Your loyalty to those around you is why I indulge your argumentative demeanor, Grish. But loyalty without faith is a fickle thing. My faith is strong. Not entirely convinced, Prince moves towards a bookcase. My interest in the users goes beyond blind faith. I imagined you noticed my collection. Very impressive. Thank you. Does any piece in particular catch your eye? Currency token. Prince takes a small metallic disc from the shelf. This is a quarter, a unit of currency denoting 25% of the US dollar. It serves two primary purposes, the activation of gaming terminals and a rudimentary binary random number generator. Shiny. Very. It is formed of a metal of significantly lower value than the theoretical currency value assigned to it. It is therefore more of a token or promise of value. Prince points the coin back on the shelf. Fascinating. Prince smiles. Indeed. Prince's face stiffens. For the first time, he lets the stress of recent events show on his face. Prince. It's impossible to tell if Grish is sympathetic or frustrated. Tonight, the unacceptable has occurred. Our repository has been broken into and our work is in great danger. Ooh, excuse me. I'm sure Grish told you about the explosion in our vault. We have been attacked. I don't know for sure who did this, but I have my suspicions. I need to know who is responsible and what they stole from us. What was in the vault? A good question. I don't know. We serve at the pleasure of Core. and they move items in and out as they please. He looks down. I wish I had a better answer, but for now, I'm just as in the dark as you. My building is host to a great many treasures, but presumably tonight, someone stole our greatest jewel. Prince gestures broadly. The programs with the answers are throughout this tower. I'm hoping that an outsider like yourself may be able to find the truth of all this. I'd start with the crime scene itself, or the suspect we already caught. It was necessary to contain the threat. Absolutely. Grish turns to you. A visiting dignitary. I don't like new faces. Not when there's a coincidental explosion most minutes after their arrival. One of my men secured the prisoner immediately. We've created temporary accommodations in the library. Give my apologies to Ada when you see her. Not exactly her role to play jailer. I'll start with the vault. Alright. We'll stop here. I'm getting tired. Well, we're gonna go ahead and hop off here. Thank you so much, everybody. And like always, keep it real.